Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And he gets back to the line, but no more. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Hey, kill! Silver!
Lawrence working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Counter give to ETN. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. So we started our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They haven't caught him yet. And he does. Touchdown. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Dameon Pierce now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains, that's exactly how you're looking to start.
They motion a receiver left. After the sack, another pass on second down. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go to some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
19 Texas.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Puts together a quality gain here before sliding to a stop. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First and 10, a run to Mixon. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Shakes himself free. He's got it, room to run. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Texans are going to have the first down.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Going right side, Mixon with it. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Why, Tony?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. On the move, headed right. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Here's Etienne on first down. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football.
Let's go.
They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's on the move.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Hey, Lion! Think right. Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Red. Think right.
They bring the tight end in motion. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Stroud off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Here we go.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. He puts some power on a deep one left. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by their rookie out of Florida State. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. ETN again. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Jaguars. With it, 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Go, let's go. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here's Stroud now. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jaguars take possession off their 2nd interception of the game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They'll run, ETN. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And we're all tied up. On now is Cook to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 11.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's got him. That's Mixon. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2nd and 8. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Red on red.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost.
And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
On is Little for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Texans 14. Logan Cook will kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Hey, uno.
To the air, Stroud. Pass caught by Mixon. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Over the middle, caught. Complete pass. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Why, Tony?
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go, let's go. Hey.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. This one's hauled in on the left side. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Collins got it left side. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. From the left hash, this will be from 50. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. It's picked up inside the 45. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So it's halftime, and the visiting Jaguars have played themselves to a nice little lead thus far. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us? Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. On now is Cook to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this out to the 33.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Has his man. It's Mixon. And he's brought down after a short game. Offense in the hurry up here. On play action, here's Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Working quickly here. First down, Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun now for Stroud. He's got it inside the 25. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
The throw is caught. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And we're all knotted up. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. An option give here to ETN. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
No hesitation, and that one's caught. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Quick hitter complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Stroud now on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
He'll go quickly to the right. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Nike taxi.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life. Timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
All right. 11.
Back to throw, Stroud. Forced out to his right. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Here we go, let's go.
Running for it, Mixon. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So after that, we'll change the ends of the field and change offenses. They'll take over when we begin the 4th. It's all knotted up at 21. Plenty of scoring here as we begin the final quarter. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now it's Lawrence. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Quick slant here to Kirk. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That just misses the 50 mark, gets a 49-yard punt. And the Texans are going to take over with their eyes on the end zone. Stroud from the pistol. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Already.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. It's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off a defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage, and more importantly, go exploit it.
Already.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, uno.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. Tank Dell the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now give. It's Etienne headed left. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They go right back to Etienne. And this one doesn't go far. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Lawrence working from the gun. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver, and that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Right, let's go.
Looking to throw. Etienne on the catch. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Jaguars down by 7. Special teams staying on the sideline. They're going for this on 4th. Looking to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. A costly penalty flag there as that turns 4th down into 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Here he is to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
On now is Cook to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Well, no gain on the play, just fine for the defense, so they're going to decline the flag and let that play stand. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing now. And he finds the seam down the middle, complete. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go.
Now to throw. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. And now they face 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And the catch is made down the right sideline. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Keeping it with Mixon. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. On the ground again with Mixon. And he breaks the tie. That should win him this game. Brock, touchdown! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock. back as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And they cashed in when it really mattered.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey. Left.
To throw. Looking for a target. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the fumble recovery is made. So it's a win for the Texans. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.